Where in the world am I going to store all my preps? Today I'm going to cover 10 storage location ideas for your preps, but stick around to the end for bonus number 11. Welcome to Asymmetrical Preparedness. I'm Michael, and on this channel we talk about real-world prepping for normal people. Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of your day. We don't do fear here. We do common sense prepping for average people. There's too much fear, paranoia, stress out there. We have real-world solutions for real-world problems that will actually help you become better prepared. First, I'd like to get into why this matters. Well, I, for one, hate clutter. I don't want a nasty, cluttered house. It's something I've dealt with over the years a lot. And it's a very real issue that all preppers eventually have to deal with. So let's get into some creative storage ideas that I hope really help you out. But before we get started, I'd really like you guys to comment below on what your favorite hidden place to store your preps is. Number one, on top of your fridge. What you can do is you can get a decorative box, tote, or a nice basket, fill it with preps, put it on top of your fridge. Bam! Storage location number one. Number two, under your furniture. Most pieces of furniture have at least a little bit of space underneath them. Number three, decorative furniture, like an armoire. We have an armoire over here. It just looks like a really nice wood piece of furniture that goes with everything. Well, inside of it, that is where medical stuff is. Medications, that's where we keep our antibiotics. From Jace Medical, links in the description below if you want to check that out. Also, that's my wife's hypothecary and our supplements. Another thing along those lines also is like an entertainment center where your TV is and stuff like that. And you can fill them full of preps and then just keep the doors shut. Number four, furniture with built-in hidden storage. I've seen coffee tables that they lift up and there's storage space inside there. One example is we have a nice leather ottoman that could be full of preps, not my daughter's toys. Number five, hanging door storage. Number six, install shelving in dead spaces. Corners a lot of times aren't really used that well, and especially the upper space, like above the lamp or whatever else is in the room, up there above it, you can build in a little shelf and then decorative baskets or something that looks nice, put it up there with preps in it. Number eight, consolidate or organize storage spaces that you already have. What I mean by organize, if you go through, you can do this in your kitchen, in your pantry, in your shelves, anywhere where things are kept. Organize, declutter, get rid of things you don't need. That's just taking up space. It's wasting space that you could put preps in that are important. Clean it all up, organize it, go through everything. You'll find space that you didn't know you had, and you can make use of it. Number nine, your laundry room. Laundry rooms typically have a lot of dead space. I actually installed shelves in mine above the washer. They turned out really great. I'm not a carpenter, but I have to brag. The way I did the wood and I sanded it all down really nice. I stained it. It looks really rustic. It looks awesome. So it turned out really well. So that's something you can do. Install shelving. Takes full advantage of that space. The space goes all the way up. The higher up you go, the lighter the items, make sure. So make use of the space that you have. And a laundry room is a great place to take a look at what you could do and how you could improve the storage of that space. Number 10, now this one costs a little more money, but if you have the space, if you own your own home or you have a yard or space around your house, storage sheds and or garden sheds. Great places to store preps. Make sure they lock, stuff like that. And then also, they are not climate controlled. So don't keep perishable foods in them. All right, before I get into the bonus item, number 11, let me know what you think about my new kind of rebranding of the channel, the new direction, kind of clearly defining who I am as Asymmetrical Preparedness. And that is the no fear aspect. I know that they get the clicks. I know that all that stuff gets the views. And I've always struggled with going that direction to get the views, to grow the channel, to reach more people, to empower more people. But man, every time I go even a little bit that direction, I feel dirty. I feel like I need to get in the shower. So I really want to be that voice of calm, steady, common sense preparedness in the sea of chaos and paranoia and fear. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, bonus number 11. Now this isn't an easy one. It's not simple. It's probably going to be more expensive than the other ones. But here it is. First, let me throw some caveats in there. For this one, you probably need to own your own home. And hopefully, if you do own your own home, you were smart and you didn't get one in an HOA, because that's like, yeah, anti-freedom. Somebody else telling you what you can do on your property. I don't like that. But anyway, those are two caveats for this next one. And like I said, it may cost more money, takes more time, definitely, depending on how you do it and how much work you're willing to do yourself versus hiring it out or buying something for it. But it could be the ultimate answer to where I put all this stuff. There's two parts to this this bonus thing. So there's the lesser and the greater. So what you can do is, if you can get some perfectly waterproofed, awesome containers, put preps in it, put oxygen absorbers, make sure it is sealed, totally sealed, and then bury them around your property. Bam. Now, only do this for items that don't need to be rotated, like general prepping things. But here's the big part. Here's the ultimate solution. Dig or have dug a root cellar in your yard, or bury a Conex box. You know, one of those shipping containers? Yeah, this may sound like a huge project, but before you tune out on me, I'll give you an example. My son, and it really helps if you have kids helping you with this, because kids love to dig. I'll tell you what, if you have a shovel and a mattock, that's all we had. And my son dug a hole out in our side yard. The entrance was, I don't know, about yay big around, and it went down, and then he expanded it out in the bottom. So it was probably 10 or 12 feet wide in a circle around it. So you had the main thing, and then it kind of mushroomed out on the sides. All by himself with a shovel and a mattock. But then you get into the whole thing of weatherproofing it, sealing it, and then you gotta, put the ladder going down, you gotta do the cover. Now this is a topic kind of for an entire other video, but I just wanted to throw out this idea because you can do it. It may take some time, it may take some effort, but a good side note of this also is all that soil that you dig up out of that hole can be used to fill your raised beds for gardening. One thing I want to put out there also is, if you go the shipping container route, make sure that if you bury it, you're not burying it under a bunch of dirt, and support it structurally sideways, because shipping containers are meant to be stacked on top of each other, so they're very strong that direction, but they don't have much lateral stability. I would greatly appreciate if you enjoyed the video, if you got something out of it, please let me know what you get out of it and how you like the direction I'm going in the channel. And consider subscribing, tap in that like button, hype the video, share the video with your friends, etc. It's all about getting the word out so we can empower more people and bring the common sense approach to prepping instead of fear to more people. Thank you very much for watching. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.